Hello. Check for audio. Alright, okay. I just need to speak up a bit. Alright. This is Call Me Garlic, but you can call me Garlic. Alright, sorry about not streaming yesterday. I was having some ear pain. I probably didn't need to mention that, but whatever. Um, doing a lot better. And as you can see, I'm going to play me some Wasteland 2 now. I've been excited to play this one. Alright, because when I played Wasteland 3, I didn't do it right. I couldn't show the beginning because I wasn't sure how to stream, but now I do, and here we go. I wonder how similar it is to be. Okay, squad creation. Do you want to start game with default rangers or create your own? Man, I gotta create my own. Okay. Create a custom. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Now, right off the bat, we need to make garlic for sure. Yeah, there we go. Portrait. Oh. Oh. Now this dude look like he do melee. Yeah. Gotta pick that one. Oh man, what? What is this? Does this change anything? I'm just keep that as none, because I don't know. No, I'm gonna keep that as none as well. Yeah, I'll just leave that as is. Man, what? I can make a biography? What? Are you serious? Okay, look, I'm gonna deal with that later. Let me just hat. Can I zoom in? I can barely see this dude. Okay, so oh, that's his hair. Not gonna lie, from here, it looked like he was wearing a cap. I'm not sure you can see what I'm seeing. Okay. Okay, it's pretty alright. Okay, this looks fairly cowboy-like. Okay, okay. Wow. What is this? I don't even know what that is. Why am I hearing footsteps? Got a helmet. Oh, it kind of reminds me of the trooper helmet that's in the third game. But I guess the trooper helmet is from this game. How interesting. Because yeah, I'm really excited to see how this game plays. Because it's the precursor to Wasteland 3. So I definitely want to see the similarities between the two. And also how they differed. And straight off the bat, Custom Rangers is already very different. It's like, what? Because like, I don't see how the biography is gonna do anything for me. I could just probably write whatever I want, and then I don't see how it would change anything. Okay, did I go through all the hats? Looks like it. I'm gonna keep it as no hat, because I don't know. Oh man, that looks badass, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I have to consider it. Looks like he's got grass growing out of his head. What is this? I don't even know. Oh man. This also looks kind of cool. Who looks like Caesar? Okay, okay. We got this. Yeah. Okay. Man, what is happening here? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, this one looks cool. I do like the face paint, I'm not gonna lie. Well, this definitely looks interesting. Look, I work at Walmart. What is that? That is not a tie. Looks like he's wearing a whole belt around his neck. That's interesting. Oh, hell no. Oh man, this is gonna take a while. Cause I'm sorry, but I do kind of care about character creation a bit. Cause I didn't want to record this, but I also wasn't sure when or how exactly story was gonna start. With the third game, it's like you started the game, it would show cinematic, then character creation, and then you're on with the game. So I wasn't sure if it was gonna be like that. Oh, sorry about that. I mean, I guess I could pause. Okay, just checking if we're back. Alright. Oh yeah. Okay, so yeah, that took me some time, but here's what I got. That's the way the character looks. I think he looks really cool right here. Got a simple biography. I guess I'll just read it out. Garlic is a simple man. He only believes in melee tools and brute strength, regardless of how tough the situation gets. So yeah, that's pretty much just gonna be my little reminder telling me only use melee weapons. Because that's what I did with Garlic in the third game. That's what I'm gonna do here. I'm also not sure how this team thing's gonna work. If possible, I'm definitely gonna try to get everyone to be melee based. And probably the only restricting thing I'll have, the only only thing I'll have is maybe just one person who's ranged. Because I did do that in Wasteland 3. But who knows? We'll see how things go. And then this is just how my attributes look. Obviously, had to max out that strength. I don't care if it's ineffective, I'ma do it. Of course, I took away awareness, because who needs that? Who needs it? And I kept everything else the same, because, you know, coordination is good. In Wasteland 3, yeah, I really like using luck, so I was gonna keep that. I know I'm gonna need some speed, and I was definitely aware on how important intelligence was, because, you know, getting those crit chances. And it seems like how many skill points I get per level is based on intelligence. So I probably don't want to reduce that. In fact, I increased it just so I could get 3 per level. You know, just so it feels like Wasteland 3. And charisma, you know, I probably would have reduced it, but you know, now that I think about it, maybe I should, because leadership range increases XP rewards. Sure, why not? I think I'll reduce it. And then I could increase. I could get another action point. I could get some more luck, which sounds pretty good. I could get some more speed, because combat speed, if it's the same as it was in the third, that's going to be important for me. Skill and action. Okay. It didn't increase there. I think I'll have some luck here. Maybe I should increase coordination just so I can at least have them all at 4. Yeah, I think I like that. Okay, sorry about that. And as you can see with combat skills, I'm going to be using blunt weapons again. Yeah, because, you know, I really like using all different kind of hammers. Oh man, I'm not exactly sure what's going to be in this game. But, you know, regardless, it's going to be pretty fun. I didn't take any of the knowledge, which is probably going to be pretty bad for me, because if anything, I probably should have at least picked up 1. But who knows? Maybe I'll just make it more challenging for myself. I don't know. Then when it came to general skills, wait, actually, now that I'm curious, but then again, I think I still need points in it? I don't know. Okay, but I grabbed some brute force, which sounds interesting, because this wasn't in Wasteland 3. Because it says something about knocking down walls and smashing things. Used on objects worlds that can be bashed, broken, pushed, or unstuck. Honestly, that sounds pretty cool. It sounds like the kind of playstyle I want to be doing. Okay, so it's at 10 here because of what I have, but will I be able to? I still think I would need to put points to get the perks. Okay. I'm just. Oh wow, I can't increase it anymore. Actually. Oh man, I don't know. Depending on how things go, I may reset it, because I don't know if I'll have access to the perks. Because it says I'm maxed out, but I don't think I actually am. Oh man, I have no idea because these perks sound pretty good, or at least they sound interesting to me. Hmm. Because yeah, it seems like I can't increase. Okay, so okay, I'll have to. Yeah, I'll probably change how I do it depending on how it works. Or I don't know. I don't know. I'm already struggling. Okay, look, I'm gonna just put points here. Moving on. Okay, yeah, and this was the quirk I decided to pick, which is why my hard ass was at 10. But now I'm concerned if I'll be able to level it up. Because yeah, I'll admit the options I had in mind was definitely this psychopath. Because it definitely sounded like it was quite literally hit or miss. Because so long as I kept getting those hits, I'd get more a hit chance and crit chance. But missing it would reduce it. So it sounded pretty interesting. And probably the way of the squeeze-ins, because 3 action points and just flat damage there is pretty good. With that drawback. But yeah, I decided to go with this one because I won't have access to kiss-ass or smart-ass dialogue options, which sounds like a restriction, but a restriction that sounds pretty fun. Yeah. So, I mean, unless I can't level up hard-ass and get those perks, but we'll see. Oh, I can make another one. Because, man, I know I can make 2 in the third one, but I didn't think I could. Okay, I'm sorry, but I think we'll pause it again. Sorry. Alright, that took longer than it should have. Yeah, but finally I've got everything, because I didn't realize I could make 4, because in the third game you could only make 2 at the beginning. But no, you can make 4 right at the beginning. So of course we had garlic, as I stated. We bring back Menace, of course, with that surgeon and field medic. I think that's pretty good. We got Scrapper, who's gonna be the designated mechanic repair weaponsmithing. I think I'm gonna like that. And then Nuke. designated explosives person. I like it. So this is what we're gonna roll with. Whether if this is gonna be difficult or not, we'll have to see. Okay, what is this? Oh, man, of course. Supreme Jerk. Why not? Of course. Okay. Things are looking pretty interesting. So you can see we're seeing names. That's real cool. I'll stop. The only thing necessary for the triumph of evil is that good men do nothing. General Vargas.
What comes after the end? I don't know.
Wow.
Neither did they. They were just an army engineer battalion, constructing roads and bridges deep in the middle of the Arizona nowhere. They didn't know why Armageddon had come. They'd heard radio chatter about an attack on some space-based missile platform. But who had attacked it, or why? No one knew. What they did know is that the politicians and the generals had finally ended the world. Now, everything was gone. They took over a federal prison for a fort, kicked out the convicts, got busy starting from scratch. Maybe it was an act of mercy. Maybe they figured that the prisoners would die out in the harsh new world. Whichever,
nope.
It came back to bite the engineers in the ass. Cultists, criminals, cannibals. They've been living with the fallout ever since. Good people had survived too, called for help in the night. And those engineers, those common soldiers, could not stand by and see them die. So they came out of their fort, and they helped the survivors defend their homes. And for that, they earned a new name, a proud name, the Desert Rangers.
Ah, so that's how it started.
Now, Rangers, I know at times it seems our cause is hopeless. And I know it's hard to say goodbye to a brother in arms. But I want you to know something else. That no Ranger who dies in the line of duty will ever be forgotten. Nor will he have ever died in vain or unavenged. Thank you, recruits.
Oh wow, General Vargas? Okay, before I read this, I just want to say that was really cool. I absolutely loved how they had that live action, because it could have been seen as not necessary to have done that, but honestly, to me, that looked really cool just having it there. Man, and General Vargas, because yeah, I do remember he was brought up by Rygo. Yeah, I think that was his name. Yeah, the guy who owned the Little Vegas. Wait, if if Vargas is here, will he be in this game as well? Oh, are you gonna see the whole Cochise shenanigan? Oh man. Oh, I can't wait to finally see the events that they were talking about in the third game. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna start reading this now. A stiff, bearded older man wearing a hard-worn ranger uniform and a battered old cowboy hat. General Vargas walks with a cane, but he's not helpless. He wears a pearl-handled revolver on his hip, and there were a lot of notches on the barrel.
I appreciate you coming to Captain Ace's retirement party when you hardly knew the man. Appropriate, too, seeing as how investigating his death will be your first duty as a desert ranger.
How did he go out?
Ace had been trying to locate a faint radio signal, which has lately been giving us cause for concern. We gave him 3 repeater units and sent him to hook them up to 3 remote radio towers. This would have allowed us to get a fix on the signal. But sadly, Ace was murdered by unknown assailants right after hooking up the first tower, and his logbook and the last 2 repeater units were stolen.
Repeater units, sir?
When you get back to the Citadel, talk to our radio expert, Wade Woodson, if you want to know more about the technical details. All I know is the repeaters will upgrade the towers and allow us to zero in on the mystery signal.
Woodson. Wade Woodson. Okay, because I know for a fact Woodson is a general, but was it Wade Woodson? Or is Wade Woodson the brother? Because yeah, his in the third game, his brother was like a radio expert. So I don't know if, so yeah, I can't remember. Yeah, I only met him like once, and I talked to him for as much as I needed to, and then I didn't see him again. I don't remember. Oh man. Okay. The signal's a threat, sir?
The voice on those broadcasts disturbed me greatly. It talked crazy talk about a future where man and machine would be one. Worse, it talked about us, the Desert Rangers, specifically. It said it was coming for us.
Oh. It has to be Cochise, because man and machine, that has to be Cochise. Okay, where are these radio towers?
I'll give you the locations of the towers once you have the repeaters in hand. More important to find them first.
Right. You think the logbook was stolen, sir?
Don't know, but it wasn't on Ace's person when he was found. Look for it. It might have some clues as to his death.
Oh yeah. In his little logbook, he's gonna be writing into it, but then it cuts off. Okay, happy to be given the opportunity, sir, but are you sure we're ready?
Yeah, I know. You've hardly found your feet with us, and here I am sending you on a mission that already got 1 ranger killed. Well, I wish I had another option, but the Desert Rangers are spread a little thin right now. Ranger teams Abel and Charlie are out west trying to stop a range war out there from becoming straight-up genocide. And Team Baker is up north looking for a way through the radiation that's cut us off from Vegas. I'm afraid the next generation is going to have to lead the charge on this one.
Alright, what's the mission, sir?
The mission is this. Search the area where Ace's body was found, and do your best to recover his logbook and the repeater units. Then call in your report. If you find the repeaters, I may send you on to finish his mission.
Right.
Ace's death must be avenged, and it will be. But finding the signal he died trying to track down is just as important. Besides, I got the sneaking suspicion that when you find the one, you'll find the other.
Alrighty then. Call in?
Yes, call in on your radio. Your radio is your lifeline to Ranger Citadel. We'll be calling you with alerts and updates on your current missions, and sending you new missions when we receive distress calls. As Rangers, it is your sworn duty to respond to those calls. That is the contract we made with the people of Arizona when we opened for business.
Cool. When can we enter the Citadel,
Once
sir?
you prove yourself, the Citadel will be your new home. Consider this mission the final test of your training. If you succeed, you are welcome within our walls. If you fail, then you aren't cut out to be a desert ranger, and we won't let you in.
Look, if my dumbass and this ragtag team could do it, then there was nothing to prove at Citadel, so I'm not even gonna talk about that. What's in this area,
It's
sir?
about a day's walk east from here. I'll mark it on your map.
Oh, who knows? Maybe I should have said it. 'Cause I do have that quirk that makes it always succeed. I don't know. Okay, well, I'm definitely gonna have to remember that. Okay, let's...
There you go.
Thank you, sir. We'll do our best.
Good luck out there, recruits.
Oh wow, this setup is already so different. Okay, logbook. The logbook is your guide to the missions your ranger squad has acquired and completed, including notes and other information. You can access it from the inventory menu. Simply select a specific mission entry in the list to see more details. It pays to keep tabs on your progress. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna keep tutorials for a bit because this is definitely gonna be interesting. Oh wow, this game, it moves so nicely. The game, it moves so great. Wow. Okay, how do I look at what I got on me? Okay, so right now I'm looking at my backpack, metal chest plate. Alright. 68% chance to hit. Not great, but we'll make it work, I'm sure. Okay, looking at his stuff here. Okay, now you see, now this actually looks like what critical resistance was supposed to be. It reduces the damage of critical hits. 'Cause, yeah, I already mentioned it that in the third game, after seeing critical resistance activate, I'm almost certain it just negated all damage from that hit. Obviously, it was different when the attacks would, when it was like attack that hit multiple times, but it was like it was only the one hit, and then I got hit with everything else. But It didn't reduce the damage of the others, it just negated the damage of the one critical hit. Oh, applied force. 5 and brute force, okay. 5% chance to stun enemies when using melee weapons. That sounds pretty good. Yeah, because I'm aware how good that is. Armor maintenance. Minus 20% damage suffered from energy. Damn, just flat damage reduction? Oh, that's crazy, actually. That actually sounds really good. Okay. That does sound pretty cool. Oh man, because some of these perks are like just very different from the ones that were in the third. Okay, but yeah, this one looks pretty much the same. Okay, bloodthirsty, 7 points in heart. Oh yeah, that does sound good. Minus 10% water consumption on world map. Stacks with multiple squad members. Huh. It's pretty cool. Because yeah, I'll admit, Animal Whisper was really good in the third game. I definitely feel like if I have the points, I should look into it again. For sure. Oh yeah, and the world map. I'm actually curious on how that's gonna look. No longer trigger ambushes. I don't know what that means, but it sounds good. Okay, so attacks of opportunities against enemies when they move past you in combat, dealing 50% normal damage. Okay, that sounds pretty good. So when they move past you, I wonder how often that's actually gonna happen though. Okay, so the first perk don't need, but the one on 7, Bloodthirsty, does sound good if I could find it. Yeah, this one does sound good. So I would have to invest quite a bit, I do think. Yeah. It's gonna take a while. Yeah. But for now, I guess I'll just have to. Probably best to just put more focus on my other two. What is this? Okay, so basic trauma kit. Do they all have their own inventory or something? I think they do. That I have no idea how that's gonna work. Sounds cool though. It's gonna be very interesting just seeing how all these work. Oh, 54%. Oh man. Oh man, that doesn't sound good at all. You know, I was hoping for like 70%, but 50. Yeah, because only with garlic does it get close to 70. Oh man. I may be way in over my head on this game. Yeah. Yeah. It's probably gonna be a while before I find any explosives to use. Okay, does that dialogue box just always stay there though?
Copy, Echo 1. This is Ranger Command. Go ahead. Over. Copy, Echo 1. Appreciate the update.
The radio is your squad's lifeline back to headquarters. Through it, you will receive vital updates from time to time. You may also pick up calls from Wasteland inhabitants throughout your travels, some of which you may be able to respond to. Remember that to level up, you need to use the radio to call headquarters to earn field promotions, provided the character has gained enough experience points. Okay. So, use the radio to level up? Is that what it's saying? Okay, there's no map. I think. Okay, this should be interesting. Sure. You'll find many items in the Wastelands, some of which can be used in the game world. What? To use these, you can open your inventory and choose to use the item while selecting the item. Certain items can also be used on objects in the world by walking up to them and using the interaction button shown. Remember, the most items can only be used on certain objects or characters. Okay. Cool. Okay, because that's where I came from. Man, I'll admit, it's gonna be difficult for me not being able to look at a map. Good to see your crew's afraid I can't open the door for you yet. Oh, okay. So that's the citadel over there? don't even know how much money. Do I have 50? Is that what is that what that means? Might as well just talk. Okay, Corporal Solving Sevors. Oh man, I feel like I messed up saying that name. Well, hello, recruits. Welcome to Solvang Sundries. Happy to trade whenever you like. An honor to make your acquaintance. Always nice to see new faces around here, and a pleasure to make sure they have everything they need before they head out in the big bad world. Nice to meet you too, Solving. What's your story? Oh, it's not so interesting. I grew up in a village near here, but I was already a grandmother twice over when the Desert Rangers moved into the Citadel. I saw how much good the Rangers were doing, and I wasn't up to too much with my children moved to other villages to start their own families. It's a little unconventional for an old lady to go through basic training, but I pulled my weight and earned my star. I may not be too useful in forward operations, but I've got lots of experience keeping people well fed, well clothed, and I can run a drill press with the best of them. So General Vargas has me help Sergeant Melson run the supply, and I help Captain in shops now and again. What's General Vargas like? He's a modern day Payton? I don't even know. He's got a mind for strategy and knows how to make the tough calls. But he's got a gentle side too. What's Captain Mercaptain like? She's the smartest person I've ever met, bar none. She could whip up laser beams and water purification systems like I whip up pies. What's Sergeant Melson like? Oh, he's a great friend and a great quartermaster. We'd all be eating sand and wiping with cactus flowers without him. What about the Ranger Citadel? I do love this place nowadays. It used to be full of some kooky birds back when I was younger. Fellas seemed to worship pre-war junk, even if they didn't know what it was. And they wouldn't share none of it. Well, I shouldn't get too judgmental. I'm sure they thought they were doing right. So you can outfit us? Well, with essentials as tough to find as they are, I can't give them away for free. Believe me, I wish I could, but we keep our prices as close to cost as we can for our rangers. You can stop by for the basics whenever you're in the area. Once you get clearance to enter the Citadel, you'll get access to some more valuable goodies. You have to talk to Sergeant Mailson about all of that when you get inside. Alright, let's see what she's got. Okay, right off the bat, goat hide armor. Okay, interesting. A leather jacket. It's heavier than the goat hide armor, but it has less armor and no modifier reduction. That's interesting. Shoddy radiation suit. Let's give some radiation resistance. Okay. Can attack diagonally. What does that mean? Oh wow, the energy cells look pretty much identical. That's cool. And I don't think I could afford any of this. Oh yeah, that's okay. Maybe next time. You camera controls. Use the right stick. There are different control modes. Default. Okay. The second is pan mode. This mode allows you to pan the camera across the game world and look more closely at things from a distance. You may find this useful to scout out a situation before jumping in. Oh. How do you do that? The third camera mode is locked mode. Locked mode stops camera, allowing you to move your squad without the camera moving. In locked mode, the camera controls are reassigning to scroll the printer text log and change its size. Wait, but how do you... Oh, okay, I see it. Oh, wow. Yeah, could definitely see quite a bit. Okay, so I can extend it or I can shorten it. And then I can just scroll. Okay, yeah, just have it smaller. Oh wow, this is gonna be pretty interesting to get used to.
Hey, Echo 1. Mind picking up that can over there for me? Think there's some water in there.
That I stole from the goat. Ow.
He headbutted you right in the butt.
Did I take health damage for that? No. Okay, that's good. Okay, so that's how you leave the area. Scrap. Scrap is the currency you'll use in Wasteland. You can use scrap to pay for items merchants are selling, and they'll also pay you back in scrap for any items sold to them. Unlike inventory items, there is no maximum limit to how much scrap your party can carry, and does not weigh anything. Scrap is frequently labeled as money. Oh, okay. Cause I'll admit, cause Wasteland 3, when I saw the currency was money, I was kind of just like, hmm. Cause man, sure, I guess it makes sense. Like as long as everyone trusts that it's worth something, yeah. But I'll admit, like in most Wasteland type games, it's like money ain't even worth it. But I could, it seems like it did in the second game. Rangers love their gun and weapon modifications, or mods, are one way to make them better. Weapon modifications are attachments you can add to most weapons you possess and will increase their capabilities with things like better chance to hit. Okay. To modify your weapons, you will need a squad member with the weaponsmithing skill. Then select one in your inventory and use the attach mod option. You will then be able to select the weapon you want to attach it to. Certain mods require different levels of weaponsmithing to install correctly. Okay. Field stripping will allow you to break down unneeded weapons for parts, which can often yield weapon modifications or junk parts that can be sold to interested characters in the world. Field stripping requires... okay.
God damn it, Ace. You never should have put down the wrench and picked up the gun.
Angela Deeth? Oh, that's... Among the skull tattoos that cover Angela's arm, there's a single heart, and within that heart, a single name. Ace.
Sorry about the waterworks. I'm still pretty broke up over Ace. I'm Angie. You kids must be the new recruits old Vargas trained up. Lord, y'all just babies.
Well, that's interesting. We saw you at his funeral. You knew him well?
They all hurt, but this one... Man. Ace wasn't even a ranger. Not at first. He worked as a driver and mechanic for Fair and Brygo up in Vegas. When Base Cochise started sending its death machines into the desert, Brygo sent Ace south to recruit robot fighters. We met him in Quartz. He'd pissed somebody off out there and they'd locked him up. We sorted that out, and he started running with us, helping us fight Cochise. Never stopped. Vargas eventually gave him the uniform and the hat, but I don't think he ever formally signed on. He was just always there. And now he's...
Aww. Yeah, I'll admit, because Angela's definitely showing a different side we didn't get to see. But yeah, because in the third game, she just had a lot more wisdom to her, and she was older. But we won't talk more on that. No, we will not. But yes, it's interesting because I knew she was probably gonna be in this previous game because it did seem like she was a recurring character, but I guess it makes sense we would see her this early. It's like we're literally where the Rangers started.
God damn it, Ace. I knew this one was trouble, I knew it.
How well do you know General Vargas?
Better than he'd like. Back in the day, the General was the craziest of us all. But somehow, after he brought down Base Cochise, he became the sanest. Now he's running the whole show, and doing a damn fine job. While I'm still walking patrols and answering radio calls. Shows you how much ambition I got, huh?
Okay, so wait, you've already brought down Base Cochise? Okay, so Cochise is gone, but of course the robots are still around. I think that's what they're saying. I don't know. I'll find out when I continue. Babies? Us?
Sorry, but you are. As cute as little kittens. Y'all remind me of us. Snake, Razor, Thrasher, and me. Back when we were just starting out. Thinking we were gonna save the world for the future. Thinking none of us would ever die.
Oh. Hannah's depressing.
Sorry. Don't listen to me. Youth is good. Optimism is good. If we all started out worn out and jaded like me, nobody'd ever try to change the world. So you kids go ahead and give it a go. Maybe it'll work this time.
Maybe. But I'll admit, in the third game, it definitely didn't sound like this group of rangers were ever brought up. I mean, sure, like what the rangers did, like it's talked about. Yeah, who knows? Nah, I don't know what I'm saying anyway. I see you have Ace's name tattooed in that heart on your arm.
You noticed that, huh? Well, Ace always said I wore my heart on my sleeve. Yeah, me and Ace. We were more than just old army buddies, if you know what I mean. That's why it hurts so bad. That's why I want to come with you.
Quartz? Where's Quartz?
Man, not sure I can recall. Haven't been out that way in ages. Don't even know if it's still on the map. Ask Thrasher, he'd know.
What was Base Cochise?
An old military facility from before the war. And the biggest fight the Rangers ever had. There was some crazy computer in there that kept spitting out robots and sending them off to kill people. We had one hell of a fight putting it down. Earned our stripes that day. Literally. That's when I became Captain Death.
Oh, okay, so it is pronounced death. I've been saying death this whole time. Okay. Okay, so they already took down Cochise. Alright. The computer was making the robots?
Yeah. The Base Cochise AI. Don't know what was wrong with it. Broken, I guess. It thought everybody was its enemy. Wanted to kill the whole planet.
Okay, so I guess I won't be able to play through the events of that, but it does sound like, I mean, of course, the robots were always still an issue despite Cochise being gone. So Vargas used to be called Snake? Where did you get that information?
Like I said, he was one wild-ass son of a bitch back in the day. But I think the weight of his responsibilities has kind of squashed that out of him now. He hasn't been in a decent bar fight in, shit, a decade maybe?
What happened to Hellraiser?
He's another one gone. Went out for a patrol a few weeks back and never came home. Don't know if he's dead or AWOL or gone off to join the Scorpions. All anybody knows is he hasn't called in, and we haven't heard from anybody who's seen him. I miss old Hellraiser like blazes. Didn't talk much. Didn't make friends easy. Wasn't big on social graces. But he was as loyal as they come. And when the shit started flying, he was the guy you wanted at your back. He didn't win that name by accident. Sharp as a razor, scary as hell.
Where's Thresher
You
now?
better call him Gilbert now. Funny, back in the day, he just seemed like this big old growly bear. Strong as an ox and just about as articulate. But then he got all torn up during our fight with the robots from Base Cochise. And he couldn't go out on patrol no more. Any other commander would have handed him his walk-in papers. But Vargas doesn't dump old friends. So he started him working in the museum. And once you know it, turns out the old bear has a knack for cartography. He's been gradually mapping our little corner of the Wasteland ever since. Who'd have thunk it?
Yeah, I guess so. The Red Scorpions?
You weren't briefed on those fucks during your training? Well, let me fill you in. You know when we left the prison and moved here to the Citadel? Well, the Scorpions were the jerks who moved into the prison when we moved out.
Oh, okay. So I guess I'm understanding that in the first game, we kicked out the prisoners, moved into the prison, but then we moved to the Citadel. Okay, so the Citadel is not the prison. We go to the Citadel, and then the Scorpions moved into the prison.
Just a bunch of rangers back then, but they've been getting more organized. Call themselves the militia now, and they try to act like they're the Desert Rangers of Eastern Arizona. Well, that's a load of horseshit. The protection racket ain't the same as protecting people. They shake down all their towns for money, and if the locals don't kick in, they smash them up. The Rangers aren't like that. We get by on donations and good old-fashioned scavenging.
What can you tell us about Eastern Arizona?
Basically everything between the prison and the radiation clouds to the east. There are a few small towns and farms out there, which the Scorpions claim is their territory. Rangers used to patrol that area before we moved here, and we knew it pretty well. But a lot can change in 15 years. Who knows? Maybe it's all as clean and nice and crime-free as the Scorpions say it is. But I've got my doubts.
Radiation clouds.
Edges of the map, kiddies. Big hot areas we can't get into without getting cooked to a crisp. The clouds move around some with the wind and the weather, but there are permanent hot spots on every side of us. North, south, east, and west. Until we started hearing those weird broadcasts, I kinda thought those clouds went on forever. And that Arizona was the last place on Earth. But maybe there's more people out there. Maybe the whole rest of the world's just fine, and we're the only ones in hell. Wouldn't that be a joke?
Yeah, that would be pretty bad. Have you heard any of these strange broadcasts?
Ace played me some of them before he died. Hard to make out a lot of it, but what I heard made my hair stand on end. Some guy talking about turning men into machines. Or machines into men, or some shit. But the crazy thing was, then he starts talking about us, the Rangers. Saying we're the cause of all the trouble in the world, and we need to be wiped out so his glorious future can be born. I mean, who is this guy? Where is he? What the fuck does he have against us?
With the little information I have, I'm convinced that it is Cochise. Who knows, maybe Cochise was a problem twice. You thought Ace's mission was
He's
trouble?
working on the same thing Vargas has you working on. Trying to track down radio signals from beyond the edges of the map. All seemed a bit boring and scientific to me. But then Ace started saying he thought someone was following him.
Yeah, that's
I
pretty
asked him to
bad.
let me come with him when I met him at Rail Nomads to give him the repeater units. But he told me to go back to base. He said he was just jumping at shadows because those radio broadcasts had spooked him.
Man, you should have followed
Gone
him.
with him. Why didn't I go with him?
Oh, yeah, but so glad I'm not able to say that to her, because She's already guilty as it is. You don't need an idiot bystander telling you what you felt like you're guilty of not doing. Know anything about these repeater units?
I don't really know the details. It's all a bunch of mumbo-jumbo about transmitters and north-south axis and signals bouncing off the clouds. Ask Woodson about it. He's our radio genius.
Do you know what's...
Radio technician Wade Woodson? Sure do. He's the guy that makes sure you can hear Vargas when you're out on patrol. Keeps the machines running and the signal clear. He'll also talk your ear off about circuits and frequencies and I don't know what else if you let him. But be nice to him. He's your lifeline to the base.
Tell me about rail nomads.
It'd be a nice little place if the Atchisons and Topekans would kiss and make up. I can't even remember what it's all about, but between them, they got enough old railroad tech that if they worked together, they could give this area a real transportation system. Instead, seems like all they want to do is blow each other's heads off. Idiots.
Okay, well that's all I can say. Goodbye then.
Listen. Vargas asked you to look into Ace's death because he thought I was too upset to be professional about it. He didn't want me going off half-cocked and shooting up all of Arizona looking for his killer. But I gotta find this guy. Ace and me, well, we've been fighting side by side for nigh on 20 years. I'm not letting him die unavenged. So, well, I know it's going against orders, but if you let me tag along and be in at the kill, well, I'll help you find your feet out there. Maybe give you a few pointers along the way. I may be old and slow, but I know the wastes like the back of my hand. What do you say?
Well, as of right now, I could definitely use the help, because... yeah, my accuracy with these hits are not great whatsoever. Yeah. 'Cause yeah, even then, I did needed to use a ranged person for a bit, so yeah. Followers, during your
I need
travels...
to tell Vargas why I joined you. If anybody asks, I'm just helping you get oriented, alright?
Okay, these companions or NPCs can be controlled and customized just like your own ranger recruits you start the game with, but may have personalities and characteristics of their own. It's got a wrench. Rogue chance. That's interesting. Oh, what even? An M1. Huh. That's interesting. Yeah, she's level 7. So, someone who's already got, just a higher level. Oh wow, I didn't realize there was like counter for kills, damage done, and radiation resistance. It's kind of interesting. She's only 35 and she keeps calling herself old. Oh, who knows? Maybe people don't... maybe life expectancy isn't like that in such a dangerous wasteland. So I guess 20 years. Because she said that's how long they've known each other, right? 20 years? Oh wow. She's definitely got a lot of skills here. I guess that's pretty good for me, because I'm seeing a character. I'm seeing what I guess a character should look like, and it seems like you're gonna have a lot more skills. Because yeah, 6 skills just right off the bat. It's not bad. So yeah, hopefully I can max out quite a few of these. I don't know how long you'll take though. But then again, it's also starting, so it's probably more of like it's like what you can get, not really like effective. I don't know. She's got hardened. Okay, it's Ace's wrench. Okay then. Oh wow. I was able to walk in here? Oh, it doesn't seem like I could go anywhere. Why does these things get highlighted? What does that mean? Yeah. Because without a map, it's definitely gonna make maps feel bigger, since I'm not gonna know exactly how these maps are gonna look. And I'm not gonna know where the boundaries are. So who knows, maybe I'll make just certain things that much more interesting. Oh yeah, I was gonna mention. It does seem like dialogue is a lot longer in this game. Or at least that's how it appears so far, because Angela just had a lot of dialogue there. I don't know. Okay. Oh yeah. Sorry that I'm just exploring. It's just trying to get a feel for this place. Locked. Okay. So it's locked. Can't go through there. Okay, okay, I'm pressing all the wrong things. Okay. Yeah. Just seeing all of this. Okay, well, it definitely seems like we're surrounded by walls. So, may not be in the Citadel, but I'm definitely somewhere. Okay, so over here is the Citadel. Okay, so yeah, just gotta go through there, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna just make a save. Alright, gather your squad and travel. All squad members will go to the new location. Yes.
Ranger Team Echo, this is Ranger Command. Come in.
Ah, world map. When you leave a location and enter the wasteland, the game perspective will zoom out and show the world map. Use left stick to travel. Alternatively, you can access the world map screen by pressing D-pad up and select the location you have already discovered to travel there automatically. Okay. World map events. There are a number of things you can encounter on the world map. In addition to water and radiation, you can stumble upon both friendly and enemy random encounters, which will take you to a small special location to interact with characters or do battle. You may even find hidden loot caches from before the apocalypse and mysterious locations that few have ever seen. The outdoorsman skill determines your squad's search radius on the world map when traveling, as well as its ability to avoid hostile random encounters. A good outdoorsman will be able to avoid dangerous enemies and discover new and hidden locations more easily. Okay, so yeah. Probably gonna have Angela just invest in some outdoorsmen. Because just to save time and not do so many random encounters. Alright, Ranger said a comment. This is Ranger Team Echo.
Roger, Echo 1. Just making sure your radio is working. I'll be your dispatcher from here on out. I also wanted to give you a little heads up on your water situation. If you've all got full canteens, you should have enough water to reach the place where Ace died with plenty to spare. But if you're going to go exploring, you'll want to fill up again at any oasis you can find.
Alright.
Remember, your main priority is to recover the repeater units Ace was carrying. Once you've got the devices, you'll be headed to Ag Center and High Pool to install them. But we'll talk about that after you acquire the repeaters. We must, of course, bring Ace's killers to justice. But right now, that's secondary to discovering the location of that signal.
So it's important to stay in radio contact with you?
It is vital that all teams stay in radio contact with me here at the base. We get distress calls from all over our jurisdiction and sometimes beyond. Towns or farms or mines being attacked by raiders, mutant beasts, what have you. We field those calls here and then dispatch whichever team is closest to the problem.
Does that mean you weren't always the dispatcher?
Till now, Woodson's been our dispatcher. But Ace's death made me realize I've spent too many years in my office, walled off from the world and how it's changing. I need to know what's going on out there, and I figure the best way to do that is to start listening to the people's problems. So, I've decided that from now on, I'll be the one fielding calls and talking in your ear when you head out into the wastes. Don't let that make you self-conscious or nothing.
Alright, alright. Of course.
10-4, Echo 1, carry on. Ranger Command out.
This is definitely interesting. Okay, okay, so I'm literally just this. Okay. And then this is the world map. Okay. Okay. Oh, you see dangerous raiders approaching. Ooh. Let's try. Okay. Water. Okay, I'm hearing my Geiger counter. Water is a matter of life and death in the Wasteland. As the squad travels through the world map, water is slowly consumed. When the water supplies run out, your squad will begin taking damage. Go too long without a drink, and eventually characters will die of dehydration. To refill your canteens, look for hidden oases on the world map or visit a location with water supply, such as a well or tap. Most major settlements have water supply. Okay, that's pretty cool. So it seems like you're gonna need water. Radiation is constant and deadly threat while traveling on the world map. Radiation is visible as large green clouds and denoted with a large radioactive icon. As you near a radiated area, your Geiger counter will begin ticking. Entering a radioactive area will cause your squad to gradually take damage from radiation. Each radiation cloud on the map has a certain rating depicted on its icon, with higher ratings doing more damage more quickly. Radiation suits. Radiation damage can be reduced or eliminated when radiation suits, which are a special piece of equipment you can find. Not all radiation suits are created equal. Some provide more protection than others, and throughout the game, you will gain access to better radiation suits that will let you explore more dangerous parts of the world. Radiation suit come as a set, so you only need one for your entire squad. Ah, okay. So all squad members? Yeah, why not? Like, I'm already here. Okay, so just need to keep traveling. It literally burned the name into the map. Oh, that's fun. Alright, radio tower. Confirm.
Roger that, Echo 1. When you reach the area where Ace's body was found, give it a good going over. The folks that picked him up said it looked like he crawled there. Maybe you can find some tracks leading to where he was attacked. Copy? 10-4,
Copy.
Echo 1, and check in immediately with any new info. Those repeater units are a top priority. Ranger Command out.
I will say, okay, I can do walking speed, but kind of difficult. As you look around the sandy soil, you can see crusty red patches of blood. Okay, look, let me just adjust it. There we go. Okay, yeah. I sees it. I sees it. There's nothing to distinguish this stretch of desert scrub from any other stretch of desert scrub, except for the blood. Okay. Oh, okay, there's the map. Okay. Yeah, because after it said D-pad up, I had to check. Okay. We got the map back. Snagged on one of the lower branches of the bush is a bronze star with the words Desert Rangers on the outside ring. Really scratched in the back of the star is the name Ace.
That's Ace's star. How did it end up way the hell over here?
Okay. As much as I want to look at that area over there, I probably should just follow.
Don't get shaken up easy. This place is sending shivers up my spine. God damn it, Ace. Why won't you let me come with you?
The trail of Ace's blood leads to a chain link enclosure rising. From within it is a tall radio tower, its rusted struts moaning in the ever-present Wasteland wind. And we do see someone standing over here. Quite a few guys standing over here. Okay, quick save. Oh man, that's a feature I haven't used in a while.
If you want to play in our backyard, you gotta pay. 15 scrap, or we'll break your faces. And my dog will eat your corpses.
We're not playing, we got a job to do and you're in the way. So we could pay break 50. Or hard ass, which always works. Sure, let's do this. And after we're done kicking your asses, we're gonna eat what's left of your dog. Come on. Oh man.
You're insane. What the hell is wrong with you? Just go on through, you sick bastard. I'll show you where my secret good thinks place is. Just don't hurt bark meat.
Okay. Ah. That'll do. What's this? A plaque bolted to the chain link reads, "Property of Desert Rangers. Trespassers will be shot." Strange symbol has been stenciled over the notice. A peace sign that looks like a printed circuit. This crate is stamped ammunition, property, U.S. government. This crate survived the apocalypse. Maybe its contents did too. Duct tape to one of the legs of the radio tower is pre-apocalypse transmitter radio. Looks like somebody had patched it into the tower and set it to receive a particular frequency, but the patch wires have been severed. Someone with even the most rudimentary tech skills could probably re-splice those wires and hear that frequency. Okay. What is that? Why do I always see like... Yeah, what is that? Does that mean anything? Okay, because I'm aware Wasteland was like supposed to be like somewhat of a PC game, and the characters would move by you clicking where you wanted them to go. So is that what that is? Well, let me tell you, Matthias Law. Oh.
Friends, Matthias's law is vengeance. And soon, Matthias's law will stretch all the way to Arizona and kill those so-called upholders of justice, the Desert Rangers.
Yeah, whoever that is really don't like us. Damn. Area's kind of big.
He didn't die quite, at least. He went down fighting. Damn Ace.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, the trail continues. A severed plastic leg lies on the ground, leaking an oily black liquid from torn hoses, tangled and caught on some rock half buried in the sand. Stuff had puddled, half congealed beneath the leg, and a metal bone, visible through the hard plastic, points towards more dark splashes leading. The leg is made of plastic and metal, scuffed and dented from hard use, and badly mangled at the severed knee joint. Looks like it was removed from the rest of his body by a shotgun blast. Okay, so it was a synth that was following him. An artificial leg. Bad side of a shot. Okay. Logbook updated. Okay, we discovered Star snagged. Someone back in HQ may be interested. Okay. We discovered a metal leg that appears to be from some kind of robot. General Vargas will want to know about this next time we talk. Right. Okay. Just making sure if there were anything here. Damn. Seems like this is drawn out. If it weren't for the medical symbols, this would look like the kind of cooler you take to the beach. Might it contain some healthful items? Okay. Cool. This fiberglass case with heavy plastic latches looks like just the kind of thing you find where you safely store your guns. Can I walk up these? I don't think I can. Alright. Continues over here. Dark mouth of the cave entrance stares back at you. Okay, so it's gonna take us to a different area. Let me just look over here. Blocks the path. Oh. Well then. Yeah, because I think I noticed something last second. Locked. Locked. Okay, but how do I break it? Am I not allowed to break it? Okay. Now then, we're able to heal ourselves. Because, that wasn't good. That was not good at all. Okay, that's interesting. You have to use it on someone else. Okay, so yeah, not off to a great start as it would seem. Okay. Just some more of these guys. Okay, so yeah, this was the area. Okay. Okay, so yeah, that's still a feature that can be done. Okay, seems like there are some crates over there. Okay, but how do you break stuff? How does one do that? Oh, seems like you could change the difficulty here. I guess that's interesting. Okay, show controls. Skills, radial. Okay, the bumpers. Toggle. Okay, left trigger is something about skills. Right trigger is combat. Change movement mode. Okay, map. Radio, logbook. Change stance. Not really sure what that means. Cancel, back, drag, confirm, examine objects, unjam, reload weapon, or hold to swap. Oh, okay, so yeah, it just takes me straight to the logbooks. Okay, that's interesting. Lock picking. Ah, okay. So that's how you do it. Okay, let's brute force our way in. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's amazing. Finds a lock. Dang. I'm gonna do it. I'm almost certain it's just gonna have it where the items are broken or whatnot. Ayah. Ayah. One more. Oh wow, it's still here. Wait. Do I even need like lock picking for like chests and whatnot? Do I need lock picking at all? And this, if that's the case, this changes everything. Cause yeah, right now no one has it, but it's like with that knowledge alone, like, do I even need it? Shit, I pressed something. But because I can open up chests and crates without destroying what's in it. I can open up doors. Man. That's kind of cool. Oh man, it's kind of disappointing that this ability wasn't in the third game. But oh well. Or who knows, maybe I should have just tried smashing boxes open. Who knows, maybe that would have worked out for me. Okay, I'm gonna just quick save again. The dark mouth of the canyon entrance stares back at you. Let's go in. Ooh. Ooh, the frog. Oh. Yep, someone literally got downed. Okay, sorry, I'm trying to... Life isn't always peaceful, blah blah blah. Involves taking a turn depending on initiative. Each character has a pool of actions they get to spend on actions in combat, include moving, shooting, blah blah blah. Available weapons, cover, skills come out victorious. Okay. Action points. Okay. Not all characters have the same amount of AP, and certain actions can use different numbers of AP for different characters. Weapons. Okay, what is this? That showed once all the character's AP has been used in a turn, the turn will end and the next character in the action queue will then take its turn. Alternatively, you can end a character's turn early by using end turn, which will allow you to carry over 2 AP to the next character. Huh. That's interesting. It's definitely a lot different. Okay, cover. I got the gist of that. Action queue shows the turn order for combat order and frequency is determined by the combat initiative stat of each individual character in combat, including friendly characters and enemies. The higher the combat initiative, the earlier and more often that character can take their turn. Okay. Prison Strike allows you to target, debilitating effects costs of lower chance to hit. The exact effects vary depending on the body part. You press right trigger to open the combat radial menu, both in and out. Armor penetration, I got the idea. Energy weapons do not use armor penetration. Instead, they check whether armor is conductive or not. Energy weapons do bonus damage to conductive targets, but less damage to non-conductive. Conductive targets are marked with blue shield icon. Wow, that is honestly pretty cool. So energy weapons didn't just punch through everything. It was like it actually mattered about if it was conductive or not. Okay. When squad members take enough damage, they will be incapacitated. There are several states. Incapacitation, yeah. More severe. Revival. Must be healed. Use knocked. Squad. You gain the mending. Death. Huh. You know, I sure I chose that portion, but I didn't think it was also gonna be like the demo. Or at least that's what I'm assuming from a name like Cherry Bomb. The squad member is left untreated or sustains enough damage, they will die. Ooh, the Wasteland is permanent, and that squad member's skills and abilities will all be lost for good. You will, however, at least be able to recover all the items and equipment they were. Oh no. Really? Oh no. Okay, this game is gonna be far less forgiving. Oh man, that sounds. Because yeah, I know Wasteland 3 had the option to permadeath your characters, but damn, this is rough. Wait, so how do I revive? Oh. Okay, let's just try. Yeah, I figured as much. Repeat attack. Seriously? Oh my. Oh, this is gonna be so bad. Weapon taken? What? Okay, can I actually not do anything to try to revive? Oh my, that's doing no damage at all. Oh boy.
Got a lot to learn about tech. I can handle this myself.
Containers on the loot will potentially be locked or trapped. You can use your various skills such as perception, demolition, yada yada. Okay. So I want to figure out how to. Oh, what? Wait, what do I need to do? Okay, look. I think I'm gonna. Okay, yes, I see that. I think I'm gonna just end this stream here because there's definitely a lot of things to understand. I felt like that was a little unfair towards me. I didn't realize it was gonna be a permadeath until literally Menace got flatlined, and then I wasn't sure how to revive. So I'm gonna try to figure out how that works. I'm probably just gonna end up going back a save, and that's all for now. I understand it was quite short and a whole lot of nothing was happening, but you know, y'all have a good one. Good morning, good evening,